Okay, well, wow, I guess this is my first YouTube video. And it might be my last. Who knows? If YouTube doesn't like this video because anybody who defends this person or supports this person, YouTube does not like that. It gets reported for, I don't know, hate speech or some dumb thing. So anyway, the person in question who has these allegations against them is a very famous voice actor by the name of Vic Mignogna. I say Vic Mignogna because the ña is like the tilde in Spanish. And as a Latina, I know, the ña in Italian is very similar to Spanish. Very, very similar. So anyway, I am an aspiring voice actress, and this is kind of scary because this has made me think, if I ever become a popular voice actress and like with stuff like this happening, it makes me not want to make public appearances. And I think that a lot of people would feel the same way that I do because there's so many crazy people today in the world, especially with this crazy MeToo movement, this feminist movement. It's not even that. It's just this just feels, all these dumb allegations, these fake allegations, which people have searched on Google, we have Googled it, and we have come up empty, that this man is innocent. I haven't seen anything, I haven't read anything that says otherwise. People can, put up libel is very easy to make up, especially in the internet community. And the sad thing is that people believe it, which they shouldn't, but they do. And you have big names that are also coming out and saying like, oh, so and so, he did this, and I'm not gonna name any voice actors or actresses' name because I don't want people to be coming after me. I'm a very introverted person. I'm a very quiet person. I don't like attention on myself, and I do not like drama. Drama is something that I try to stay away from. I stay away from gossip and all of that. But this has come to my attention because I am just so sick and tired of these allegations against good men like Vic, good men like Brett Kavanaugh. It's just all agenda based. All of this is all agenda based. Vic is a white heterosexual Christian man, and I feel like what started it was he refused to sign the Yahweh / fan art. And what Yahweh is it is pretty much gay love. It's usually young men who are very effeminate looking, and for some reason a lot of girls like this type of stuff. And it's very big in the LGBTQPC community, and I personally, I don't understand it. I have my own kinks of my own. I'm not gonna kink shame this stuff. It's like, why would you bring this to a convention? Why would you bring like, hey, here's this weird slash fake I did, this picture I did of Edward Elric with Roy Mustang. I don't know, something crazy like that. I'm sure there's weird yaoi pairings like that out there. And then Vic, he sees and he's like, oh no, that's a nice picture, but I'd rather not sign it. And you know what? I would feel the same way too. I don't care for that stuff, and if I, well, like I said, I will probably just fly low under the radar because I don't want the drama attached to my name. I don't need that in my life. And it feels like people are so miserable that they like to start up drama because they are bored. That's pretty much what I am getting from a lot of these people, especially these females. Which, I am a female myself. I am a Christian, Christian. I am a heterosexual woman. I am not a Christian, but I grew up in the Christian faith, and I hold tight on some of those beliefs. But some of the stuff I believe in, and some of the stuff I do not believe in. I do not like labels, and I do not like labeling myself. If I had to label myself, I would call myself a mystic because I believe in the power of the mind. Magic all stems from the power of the mind. Natural law of attraction, and all of that. And I'm not going to go into all of that. So, Vic Mignogna has these, allegations against him, and he has lost Funimation support, and he has lost Rooster Teeth support. Rooster Teeth dropped him, Funimation dropped him, and everything was going well until I don't know, but I know that there is an agenda surrounding all of this, and then various voice actors and actresses are getting involved. And I'm not going to say their names because, like I said, I do not need them to come after me, even though they don't know who I am. They don't know what I look like. They don't know my real name. But, the power of the internet, anything can be found out. So I really don't want people to come after me. So I'm not going to say their names. I'm not going to say the names of the idiots who are, also jumping on the bandwagon, who have had videos made about them, and, their names have been called out. So we know who these people are. And that's all that matters. You can YouTube Vic Mignogna in the drama surrounding them, and you'll find out who it is all that I am talking about. And but I'm not going to say any names because I don't need people coming after me. This whole drama surrounding Vic is just totally unwarranted. And this is similar to the drama that happened surrounding Bush Hartman, which I want to add that was totally warranted because Butch, he needs to be knocked down a couple of pegs. But we're not going to go into that. So what I see with the allegations is that Vic, he sexually, he's a sexual person, and then the pictures, it's like when girl stays, a very stupid girl states that he was dry humping her or some crap like that. Like, that is just, you look at the picture and doesn't look anything like that. I met Vic back in 2016, and I took a picture of him with me. Somebody took a picture of him with me, and it was really cool because while he was talking, I did a picture of one of his characters, and he came and or we came up to him, and I had the picture with me, and my friend, who was more of a Vic fan than I was at the time, because I heard his voice because I watched Fullmetal Alchemist and some of the other anime that he was, he had his voice in. But my friend was more of a fan than I was, so I wanted to do something nice for my friend, and I did a picture of Edward Elric for my friend, and I asked Vic if he could sign it, and he thought that it was so cool that I did this all at the con while he was talking, and I had no pencil, no means of eraser, just a regular ballpoint pen. And I drew a picture of Edward Elric for my friend, and he just thought that was so neat. Like, he's just a very vibrant, very happy, friendly guy. Like, he's insanely playful and just so friendly, like I said. And there's such a warmth and positive atmosphere when he's around. I've seen videos of him, and he does love to joke, and I guess he's some of the joking people taking offense to. Because we live in this age where it's like you cannot joke, you can't make any jokes. He said some stupid comment about the Holocaust, but he wasn't talking about the Jewish Holocaust. He's just talking about, I don't know, some noise in general, and I think it was bad words, bad sense of words for him to use. But yeah, people took offense to it, and like, oh my god, he's anti-Semitic, he's homophobic, blah blah blah, because he doesn't want to sign your stupid Yahweh fan art. He's homophobic. Okay, I get it. Not everybody's into that. I'm definitely not into that. If you came to me with, I don't know, depictions of my characters in some weird fetish thing, I'm probably not going to sign it. But like I said, I'm probably not going to be out in the open for people to see me. It's very sad. But you must protect yourself in this stupid generation now. Since the 2010, since now, like, this whole, it's just gotten so crazy. Like, I would say that this is a mixture of George Orwell's 1984 and Aldous Huxley's A Brave New World. George Orwell's 1984, meaning the censorship, and like, oh, you can't say that, the political correctness is really not political correctness, it's more like political corruptness. And Aldous Huxley is A Brave New World, meaning like, you are desensitized to what is going on because you are so entertained by Funimation, that they keep you entertained while screwing good people, good innocent people. I would boycott Funimation. I would boycott Rooster Teeth. I would not give them any of of your money, because of this whole BS surrounding Vic, and it's going to happen again and again because these companies can get away with it as long as they're making money. They don't care who they're hurting. That's the gist of it. This whole hugging and the sickening, hugging and the kissing thing is just so very sickening to me. It's deemed as very sexual harassment. It's very upsetting to me. It's very sickening. In feminism, I am not a feminist, even though I'm a woman. I do believe in the equality, for all people. I believe in morality overall, above all else. And with feminism, I see nothing feminine about feminism. At least today's feminism, there's nothing feminine about it. I see more of this feminism as an inverted sort of masculinity. It's an inverted type of masculinity. There's nothing feminine about it. I mean, femininity is so much more. Demonizing men, Gillette, Procter & Gamble, I'm talking to you. That has nothing to do with feminism or equal rights or anything like that. I'm not going to go into that commercial, because otherwise I'm going to go into a rant about that commercial, because I could rant on and on about that commercial. Feminism, politically correctness, SJW, social justice warriors, LGBTQPZ community, I'm just going to call them what they are. They are crazy. They are crazy, crazy, crazy people. And they are a disgrace to those who are sane mind, who are lesbian, gay, and bi, and transgender, and all of that. Not everybody who is of that sexuality, condones what this community is doing and has been doing. Not all women are for feminism. There's actually, I think there's a hashtag that's actually called Women Against Feminism, because women, moral women, women with brains, are sick and tired of seeing heterosexual men demonized. We're sick of seeing it in the media, we're sick of seeing it in entertainment. There's something entertaining about it. Like I said, it's an inverted type of masculinity. The way that these feminists present themselves is more of a masculine than feminine. There's nothing wrong with male aggression, because it can be used for good. And, I see this type of male aggression with femininity, feminism. There's nothing feminine about today's feminism. It's like these women, they want to be men. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm already going into a rant, and I don't want to go into a rant. So I'm just going to say that I've seen the tweets, I've seen the videos, I've seen all the YouTube videos that I could see, and I don't just see any more of them. This will probably be my only video on the whole Vic Mignogna thing. because this is very, as somebody who's trying to elevate herself and to become more positive, and I want to encourage people, I want to uplift people. I don't want to be surrounded by this drama. I don't want to be a part of this drama, but I just felt the need to make this video because it's just so evil. What is happening to Vic Mignogna and other people, and what happened to them in the past and in the future, because I'm sure Vic Mignogna is not going to be the only one that's going to be thrown under the bus by these crazies. This is so negative. This is low frequency stuff. And unfortunately, low frequency stuff is what people today like to attach themselves to, the drama. Like I said, I didn't want to make this type of video, but since it's been brought to my attention, and since I have personally met Vic, this has been very angering. I believe that these actors, these voice actresses, voice actresses, they have got to be getting paid by the crazies, the weird people, the people with the warped mentality, the people with the strange agenda. We don't totally know what the agenda is, but we got a good idea of what it may be. I mean, how could you do this to somebody? This is just so evil. I just cannot stop saying that this is just so evil. This is so negative. This is so low frequency. And that's the reason why I am not a feminist, and why I'd say I am against feminism. I am against politically correctness. I am against all of this other bullcrap, is because all of this I see as low frequency, low vibrational, low energy type stuff that I do not want to be a part of. I want to be a part of something that is encouraging and uplifting to all, and I do not see that with feminism. And that one fabricated story, there's this other fabricated story, this one weird story that I saw. I don't know if it was a tweet or something, but it's something very, very odd. I'm not going to go much into it, but I will say the voice actor's name, and I think it was Todd Habercorn that the allegations were against, and it's just, I read it and it's just like, oh my god, I cannot believe that people are believing this crap. It's just, it's so fake. Like, just if you read between the lines, and if you have half a mind, you could tell that this woman is out to get this man. It's just so dumb. The wording is just so dumb. They're just trying to make herself a victim, and it's just, oh my god, it's so gross. This is so despicable. I am so sick of seeing these types of women who need to start acting like women and stop acting like children. And they need to stop passing the blame to someone else. If this did happen. That's if this did happen, where this woman did sleep with this man or whatever. And they need to stop passing the blame, like I said, to someone else. And they need to take responsibility for their actions. It's hard for me as a woman nowadays, especially in the media. If I hear something in the media, I hate to say this, but I don't believe women. I don't believe today's women, because there's so much toxicity in the media, and I do not trust the media. So when I hear so-and-so, let me see for an example, I don't know. I'm just gonna make up someone. Just so and so, touched this woman, and this was like 10 years ago. So this woman regrets it, and so 10 years later, she's saying that it was rape or something stupid. I don't. I find it hard to believe women nowadays as a woman myself, because of women who are calculative and vindictive and manipulative. Just like the Greek goddess Nemesis. I don't know But you know, not many people talk about know about Nemesis. But Nemesis was a Greek goddess who was very manipulative and calculative and vindictive, and that's what I see the feminist community is now. It's very toxic. It's very manipulative. Nemesis is the feminist goddess, very feminist goddess, because of the ways, the practices that these people do. And it's very upsetting to me personally as a woman, as a heterosexual woman, and especially using minorities like myself, Latinas like myself. It's very angering. I don't want to be associated with this. I didn't want to make this video, as I stated before, but I wanted to make this video because since I personally had met Vic Mignogna, I really liked the man, and I believe that he is innocent, and I think the best thing for him to do is to just lie low. And I know some of you YouTubers want him on your channel and talking about what is going on, but I think that is the worst thing for you to to have him do. He just needs to collect all the information he can, and he needs to slam a huge lawsuit on these companies and these voice actors and actresses that have libeled him. And like I said, I'm not saying any other names because they are crazy, and I don't need Homeland Security or whatever knocking on my door, or sending me a letter. It's just so stupid. It's just, what has this world come to? To where idiots are being believed, and facts and evidence is being thrown out the window as well. You don't know the whole story about what happened. And I still see people. I saw some people yesterday because I watched some Vic Mignogna videos before I made this video, because I wanted to get the whole idea of what's going on. I didn't want to make this video in like what you call like blind faith that this man is innocent, and then find out that he's not innocent. I don't think there's anything that's gonna come up. I think it's just be like Brett Kavanaugh, and just to be like written off like, oh, stupid woman just trying to wreck a man because they don't like this man, or whatever. Or if they wreck this man, get him fired for the job, and this person can take over this other person's job, or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? So I'm going to end this video because I don't know what else to say, and I feel like I should come up with a script when I do these videos, because there's always more to talk about. So I'm just before this video ends, I'm going to try to end it 30 or 33 minutes in. I trying so hard to rack my brain, and I cannot. I made already like 3 recordings of this, and I've just not been happy with the recordings, and I'm probably not going to be happy with this one either. And it's I can't let it flow easily like some of these other YouTubers can, and it's very, very disappointing. It's very disappointing in me. Very disappointing. It's very disappointing that this, I can't be natural like a lot of these YouTubers are, especially the ones that, I don't know, just all of them. I'm just trying to think. It's just giving me a headache, really. But I think he's a good man, and the truth will be eventually won out, and the lies will cease, and those who have slandered and libeled against this man, they will get their just desserts. Let me tell you, they will get their just desserts. All of those ones who are making up these fake allegations against him, they will be silenced with a good old lawsuit, and I hope that is what Vic is doing. I think the letter that he sent to his fans and to his colleagues, the colleagues that stabbed him in the back, I hope that nobody tries to reach out to him. People, please just leave him alone. Just leave this man alone. He needs to be left alone. Let us wait the ride out and see what happens. I don't think that Vic could ever come back to Funimation, sadly, or Rooster Teeth, but in the future there may be something better for him in store. We just need to look on the positive, on the bright side of things, and I think Vic is doing exactly that. Everything happens for a reason. Funimation. I think I heard something about Funimation being bought by Hollywood Sony, but that could be just a rumor. That could be a reason why they want to get rid of Vic. But this is just speculation. This is not the truth. This is just me just thinking over what all that I have seen. I just wish Vic and his family the best, and he is in my prayers. And if you're a fan of him, pray for him, especially if you're a Christian. Pray for him. Pray for him and his family, and pray that something better comes along, because I believe that something better will come along. It worked out well for Brett Kavanaugh, and it's gonna work out well for Vic. That's what I believe in. I used to be a very pessimistic person, but as I've gotten older, I become more of an optimistic person. I become more of a positive person, because I become more of a person who is full of light and full of love, and I want to emanate positivity and encouragement. Even though I didn't get that much myself when I was growing up, I want to give the same. I want to give, I want to give positive encouragement and support to others, especially to others that they are going through a hard time. You all are loved. God bless you, and love and light to you all. This is Mugaka Murakumo signing off.